We are from a church in Belfast. We get asked by our missions pastors in the church, do you want to go to Thailand? And our guys, being our guys, are like, yeah, no hassle, we're in. Pattaya is probably the most openly and in-your-face sex tourist capital, whatever you want to call it, of the planet. So we ended up playing in a brothel, and via someone who knew someone who knew someone else, or whatever it was, we ended up playing in a bar called the Climax Bar. And the deal was that we had to bring a whole load of Christians with us who would all buy Coca-Cola, and we would have the ability to play a 2-hour set in the middle of this bar. And I can remember looking out over my left shoulder and seeing just, I don't know whether or not it was British tourists or whatever, but I can remember just looking out, and here they are in the middle of the street, and they're just hearing these Jesus songs blasting out, and there's just a pile of them just standing outside the door, and they were just looking, and I would love to know what's going on in their heads, you know, just wondering what the heck are these guys singing Jesus songs for in the middle of this street. And I just began to sing out what I believed God was saying over that city. I just began to say that, you know, listen, God is God of this city. He's the king of these people. He's the Lord of this nation. And they don't know that. They don't know that. And the song was born. The song moved from, it came out of this loop that started to play, a real minor downbeat loop, and it just majored up into this like anthem of the night that just said greater things have yet to come and greater things have still to be done in this city.
Greater things have yet to come and greater things have still to be done in this city.
Really, probably the biggest moment in my life that changed my life was the moment that God of the City was actually written. That point when that song was formulated. What is the church on a global scale doing to actually combat things which exist in our planet that are completely wrong? Whether it's child soldiers, prostitution in your own city, homeless in your own city, anything what's going on, what is the church doing? We should be the pioneers. We need to understand that we have an authority, that comes from Christ. The same power that raised Christ from the dead lives in every single one of us. And that we actually need to have an attitude of going out and serving the world with love, you know, and actually living out the Great Commission.